So we have started today's segment with that powerful revolutionary song. It's a song which used to be sung during the days of apartheid, when the blacks were fighting for their freedom. The song says, "What have we done?" Actually, when you go into the lyrics of the song, it says that, "Is it because I'm black?" And it says that we will eventually meet in heaven. Today's video is about one of the strongest personality I've been admiring. People who normally check my status is the person I usually post. And this video is prompted by that photo. I don't know how many times I've posted this photo on my status. It somehow touches me. The photo above is of Steve Bantu Biko, an apartheid activist who was murdered at the age of 30. In the photo, he is with the wife Nziki Masharaba, and I suspect the younger one is in Cosnat. Every time I see this photo, something touches my heart. So this is what prompted me to make this video. I normally ask myself that what was this man thinking at this time? What was Mam Nziki thinking? You know, I appreciate South Africa, because the truth of the matter is that South Africa holds their women at high esteem, especially women of anti-apartheid activists. Women like Mam Winnie Madikizela Mandela, women like Mam Adelaide Tambo, women like Mam Sisulu. Very few people appreciate, but I appreciate South Africa that they recognize these women. You know, I want to tell you that a struggle can easily be killed by women. We have to remember that a simple whisper into the man's ear can change the entire struggle. These are people who are staying with these people, knowing that the ultimate penalty is either death, imprisonment, or incapacitation. And they held their ground. I always ask myself what actually this couple was thinking every time I look at this picture. I want to tell you that Mam Nziki was a nurse, and Steve was pursuing medicine. These are people who could comfortably live their life without thinking of others. They had the alternative, they had a choice, but they chose a path which will not benefit only them, but other Black Africans, knowing very well the risks involved, knowing very well that their lives were at stake here. Steve Bantu Biko, he used to say that, "I'm going to be me as I am. You can beat me, you can jail me, you can even kill me, but I'm not going to be what you want me to be." That was a strong stance. So this is a man who knew the repercussions of opposing the white minority regime. It's either you are going to be beaten, either you are going to be jailed or killed. And he chose not to retreat or surrender, but he chose a path which would benefit all Black Africans, the majority of Black Africans. Steve Bantu Biko, he knew what he was facing. He often said that you cannot avoid casualties in the struggle. And he said that struggle without casualties is not struggle. He knew he could be the casualty, but he forged forward anyway. I know what people are saying. People might say he was fearless and brave. The truth is, he was brave. But fearless, I don't think so. I believe deep down inside, he was scared. I believe deep down inside, he was in fear. But the yearning for freedom and liberation of the country outweighed the fear. Deep down inside, he knew that this was a cause worth dying for. He knew that he could become the sacrifice, but it was fine with him. He knew that because he used to say that it is better to die for an idea which will live than to live for an idea which will die. And that's exactly what he went into. So he entered into the lion's den knowing very well that the chances of coming out alive are slim. But he went in anyway. Steve Bantu Biko was born to Mziganye Matthew Biko and Alice Mamsete Nokzola Biko on 18th of December 1946 and died on 12th of September 1977, and the cause of death was stated as murder. This photo here, I took it from the archives. It is said that it was taken on the 9th of September 1977. We have to remember that Steve Biko was killed on the 12th of September 1977. So the photo was taken 3 days before this beautiful woman here was widowed. 3 days before these wonderful boys, Samuel and Consonant, were to be orphaned. Now you understand the pain which anybody who has sense of humor would feel. The pain of imagining this beautiful lady without a husband, and the pain of imagining these wonderful boys growing up without a father. I don't know whether Mama Sik is still alive, but if she's still alive, I just know that South Africa is proud of you. Actually, the whole world is proud of you. The whole world knows the sacrifice you made by allowing your husband to participate in the struggle of the Black Africans. The whole world knows the loss you encountered, and there is no any kind of repayment which can be compensated for your loss. If you are still alive, our prayer is that God gives you good life and keeps you well, knowing that the sacrifice you and your husband made bared fruits.